Hey. See? Hello. Alright. Hello, how are you? I'm back with more Dreamlight Valley. Alright. I have Nala here with me right now. I think it said to change the outfit on the Dreamlight thing, so... Whoops. Let's see. There we go. I'm gonna see what Nala wants. So we still have the quest, which is this one. I have 17 out of 25 for the little aliens. I was looking around earlier today for more of the aliens, and so far, still stuck with 17. And then we have this for Maribel's last quest, the Festival of Friendship. Wait for everyone to finish their task. So it looks like Moana finished hers. Now we just have to wait for Anna, Elsa, and Kristoff. And this one, which we're going to be doing that today, which is probably going to water the Dreamlight tree one last time. So I got her leveled up to level 4, so let's see what she needs. Laura, I found something strange on one of my patrols. I've been trying to figure it out, but I think I need your help. Sure. I was patrolling near Skull Rock off Dazzle Beach when I smelled something odd. My whiskers even started twitching. Strange smell. It reminded me of when Simba and I were young and we explored the elephant graveyard. It was musty, like something just started to rot. I got closer to investigate and found something buried in the ground. The tide had washed away the sand on top of it. So I dug it out. It was a small brown thing that looked like me. Like some sort of mystical idol or something? Not sure what you mean. Rafiki used to make pictures of animals, but this didn't look like anything I've seen before. When I was digging it out, I scratched it with my claws. Sparks came out of it like it was going to catch fire, and my whiskers started twitching even more. That's when I decided to come find you. Sounds like another magical mystery. Don't worry. Yeah, don't worry, you've come to the right person. I thought so. You've solved so many problems like this for your pride already. Okay, I'll go find this strange thing on Skull Rock near Dazzle Beach. See if we can also spot those aliens and again, maybe they spawned finally this time. Because I haven't found any today at all. Alright. And none here. And then here. No, alien. Hi, Arrow.
This valley is pretty great.
Hello. Let's see. Oh, egg. Another egg. Gimme. Egg. There we go. Oh! It's like if something just started glittering. Eh? Oh, I see it. Here you go. So I found what you were talking about. It's a statue. The weird thing is that the second I picked it up, I saw something shining in the water. It looked like some kind of mystical rift here. I took a picture of it to give you a closer look.
Huh?
That's so strange. Every time I look towards Dazzle Beach, my whiskers start twitching. And that smell, I know my nose is more sensitive than yours, but it's worse than a whole pack of hyenas. The statue, the rift, the smell, they must be connected somehow. I know we can fix this. Maybe if we just bury the statue again.
Huh?
I don't think that's going to help. The smell isn't just coming from Dazzle Beach anymore. Now the smell is coming from other places in the valley. Uh-oh, where? The Frosted Heights and the Glade of Trust. If I even look in those directions, my whiskers start twitching. I'll go investigate the Frosted Heights and the Glade of Trust to see if any more mystical rifts have opened up. Maybe there are more of these statues lying around. Please hurry, the smell is getting worse. I'll patrol and make sure nothing dangerous comes through that rift. Alright. Frosted Heights. Let's see. I really need to clean this area up. They look like little orbs. With the way the glows are. How odd. Alright, Glade of Trust. They look like little orbs to me. Yeah, they do. Yeah. I'm also gonna look for the aliens. Hello, crocodile! And no aliens. Eh. Let's see, any over here? Ooh! Huh. Return the olive. More lioness statues? Did you find these in the Frosted Heights in the Glade of Trust? That's right, they were all buried in the ground just like the first one, but that's not all. More of these weird rifts have opened up in other parts of the village. Oh no, do you think whatever's happening is my fault? I was the one who damaged the first statue? Of course not, you didn't know this would happen. I suppose you're right. Let's start with these rifts. Did anything dangerous come out of the one on Dazzle Beach while you were watching? I didn't see anything come out of it, but something did happen. Goofy came by to fish. He cast out his rod near the rift and snagged something. Then he shouted and ran off. Oh boy, sounds like I better go talk to Goofy to find out what he saw. Where is he? Okay. He's in his home. And again, no aliens. How sad. Hello.
Hey there!
Say, I think there might be something fishy going on around here. What makes you think that? See, I was fishing down near Dazzle Beach and I saw this funny thing in the water. Right, there's some sort of mystical rift. Nala and I were trying to figure out what's going on. Yep, I saw that, but that's not all. I cast out my line near the rifty thing and then I saw this funny fish swimming out of it. What did the fish look like? You know how lots of fish are sleek and kind of pretty? That this wasn't like that at all. It had big bulging eyes coming out of the top of its head, and it was glowing real odd like and shiny. And one look at it and I hightailed it back to the meadow. I didn't want to lose another fishing while trying to catch it. I'm on my 5th one this week. Uncle Scrooge says he's gonna have to start ordering them in bulk. Just leave this whole fishy situation to me. I'll try catching the weird fish near the rift.
Goodbye!
Alright. Let's go. And there goes Donald. Hello. Good for you. that? Why is it glowing? It's some kind of fish that swam out of the rift. I hope it's not dangerous. It might be the key to solving this. I'll bet it doesn't taste very good. It might be the key to solving this. I hope so. All of this, the rifts, the glowing fish, the strange statues, it's not like anything I've had to deal with before. I know one person who might have some idea what's going on. We're dealing with the strange sea creatures and dark magic. This is the job for Ursula. Ursula seems to only care about what's best for Ursula. Do you really think she'll help us? We'll get her to help. That's true. It is her best interest to help us. Even Scar wouldn't want the whole valley to get pulled into one of those rifts. Well, I suppose you should lead the way. Let's go talk to Ursula. She's in her home. Enter.
Hello, dear.
Bye-bye, Angelfish. What's all this? You might have noticed some weird magic stuff going on around here. Nala and I found these mystical rifts that opened up in the water and then that fish swam out. Have you ever seen anything like it? It doesn't look like any fish I've ever seen, and I've seen them all. Let me take a closer look. This fish disappeared right out of my hands. But I got enough of a look at it to tell you where it's from. And since I'm so generous, perhaps I'll even tell you without asking for anything in trade. I'd really appreciate that. Just remember, you're in my debt, Angelfish. This fish comes from the here and there. Wasn't that where Minnie was? I went to the here and there to get the orb of trust back, but I didn't see any fish like this. You may have visited, but you merely went as deep as sea foam skimming the ocean surface. This fish came from somewhere much deeper in the here and there than that. Like where Minnie went when she disappeared. Aha, now you're getting it. It seems you and Nala have done something to rip open the walls between the here and there. What about the lioness statues I showed you? If I'm not mistaken, this has happened before. Long ago, those statues must have been part of some enchantment to seal the rifts. But now that you've disturbed them, the enchantment is broken. Poor Nala, she was supposed to be the protector of this valley, but now she might lead it to its destruction. All because of one clumsy little mistake. It's not her fault. No, of course not. This magic isn't something the lions should be meddling in. At least you're wise enough to know to come to me. Now, if we don't fix this soon, who knows what else might leak into this village. I'll need some time to figure out how to shut them down for good. I'm afraid that... Quit laughing, you're interrupting me. I'm afraid that in these matters, time is the one thing that can't be bargained for.
Why are you still here? Shoot!
Ursula will help us figure out how to close the rifts once and for all. I just hope we can do it before anything worse starts coming through them. If anything bigger comes through those rifts, I'll be there to fight it off. I'll be right there with you. Thank you. I know you will be. And all I want to do is keep the valley safe and make sure everyone has enough food. I hope we can stop this before it's too late. Hope so too. Need her at level 7. Okay. Let's see if we can water that thing in the... Oh, now she's just went to sleep. Alright. I was like, where'd she go? Hello. Let's go mine for a bit. Oop. Pick that up. Any more mine things? There we go. Let's go this way. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. Let's go over here. Boop. Excuse me. Thank you. And boop. Is there any in this direction? Nope. And nope. Nope. And here we go. Eh. And boop. Might as well mine for a bit. And this way, any over here. Yep. There we go. Let's go this way. Nothing there. Excuse me. Looks like it's still taking a bit to water. Still have to wait on that. Oh, give it. Alright. Gonna be working more on Nala's quest, so let's go back to my house. Where'd Nala go? I'll wait for her. There you go. Second floor. And dip. 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 And boop. Level her up. I think for this stream, we're just gonna focus on her quests. Oop.
Oh!
And boop. There. That's one of your favorite things that's listed there.
Oh! Ew! Huh! Woohoo! Woo! Yeah!
Again, like I said in my last stream, I wish it was easy. You can click on more than one flower to give to them. But you can't. we go. One more level and we can do our next quest.
Woo!
Boop. Hello. More flowers for you.
Oh! Ha! Woohoo! Ha! Hoo! Yeah!
I should also see what I can do with all these eggs
Ha! Woohoo!
that we've been collecting because of Easter.
Woo!
Thinking also of redecorating my valley if I want the plaza to be like a theme park, which would be interesting. So I should probably think of redecorating.
Woo! Hey! Ha! Woohoo! Woo! Hey! Ha! Oh!
Boop.
Yeah!
And boop.
Ha! Woohoo! Ha! Oh! Woo! Hey!
Almost at level 7, we can do her other quest.
Ha! Woohoo! Ha! Oh!
Boop. One more.
Ha! Hoo!
Level 7.
Ha! Woohoo!
I'm gonna see what I can do with all these little eggs. Functional. Oh, what's this? Like 5 of that. Nope, nothing there. Furniture. Anything in furniture that has to do with this? Ooh. Let's see. Ooh. Don't put them all in one basket. see, new. What? Oh, I need to put that in my Lion King room. That one thing I got from the Lion King room. Let's see. No, that's my room. Let's see, which one of these is the Lion King room? This one? Nope, that's Tangled. Little Mermaid. Here we go. Furniture. Oops. All. Filters. Lion King. Oops. I did not want to do that. Ooh, there we go. That looks cool. There we go. Like a little nightlight, that's cute. Alright. What's up? Lord, those rifts are starting to cause more problems. I'm doing everything I can, but I need your help. What do you need? There are a lot of more of those old fish appearing in all the waters of the valley. It's getting so we can't catch anything else. But if anyone tries to cook them, they just disappear. We can't let the pride go hungry. Don't worry, I'll catch some of the fish for them. Thank you, I don't want anyone to panic. If we get fish for Moana, Remy, and Donald, that will help everybody. Moana's been trying to catch swordfish, but she hasn't had any luck unless she goes far out into the water. Remy wants crabs for a meal he's making, and Donald really wants some tuna. I think he's gone past frustrated into a full-on temper tantrum. Alright. Collect a swordfish, crab, and tuna. Still looking at that thing for Simba. I wonder how long that's gonna take. Probably needs like another day or something. Alright, let's go here. Give me a second. sell something.
Hi there, pal.
Sell.
Oh,
There.
it's nice having so many friends here.
Organize this.
This village is beautiful.
Oh. I hear Stitch. Oops. Where is she? Where'd Moana go? There. I was like, where'd she go?
Oh, I have an idea.
I think living here is a marvelous opportunity.
Here you go.
I can't wait to meet everyone. Hey!
You caught some fish. That's amazing. I've had to go farther and farther out to catch anything but those creepy glowing fish with the bulging eyes. It reminds me of when the fish disappeared around whatever you pronounce that. I had to leave my island to find a way to fix it. I wonder if someone will have to voyage from the valley. Nala and I are going to fix it. Well, if anyone can figure this out, it's
This
you
place
too.
really
I
shows
just
that everybody's special in their own way.
Thanks for interrupting me. Well, if anyone can figure this out, it's you too. I just hope you can figure it out soon. I really miss being able to fish.
Great. Let's talk later.
Alright. Alright. Excuse me, Eric? Eggs. Eggs, but no aliens. Oops. Did not mean to click that. Boop. No crab or tuna. Nope. Nope, that's seaweed. What was that? Whoops. Nope. I need crab. Dang it. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, I need to grab the crabs and frosted heights. Hello. I chase you. Come back here. Here you go. Thank you. What'd you give me? Oh, I like that. Alright. Now let's fish for crabs. Nope. Boop. Nope. Try and divert me to receive that works. Boop. Let's see. Why won't you give me crab? There. Oh, I can't fish on that thing. Okay. I'm stuck. Oh. Still no crab. Oy. Okay. Tuna in a glade of trust. And still no little aliens. How rude. Nope. There we go. Two. Three. Donald. Where is he? Tuna, finally I've been trying to catch some all day. But all I catch are hobo fish that glow. Not only that, they wiggle right out of... Sorry if I keep messing around with the way my stream looks. And I don't know why that when I'm using this VTube for like the animation thing, the eyes always seem to close. I might have to change the thing. Thank you for the hydrate. Might do the rest of the stream without the VTuber for a bit till I can figure that out. Not only that, they wriggle right out of my hand and disappear. When I find whoever's doing this, I'm going to give them a piece of my mind. Going to fix this. Somebody better fix it. I can't do anything with my disappearing fish. And he's off. Alright, let's go back to Frosted Heights. Hi,
This
Olaf.
valley is so friendly, like a warm hug.
There are so many nice people here.
Nope. It won't give me crap. I'm looking. Can also make a stall in the spring egg bounty. That's interesting. Nope. Wonder why they won't give me crab. No? Alright, you're moving. This. Nope. There we go. Hey. It keeps giving me a fish that I don't want. Oh, egg. Oops. Cleaning this area up. And get rid of that. There we go. Oops, wrong one. Boop. Boop. And boop. Yeah, I'm thinking redecorating this whole plaza area. And why not? And boop. Take this up. Put that there. That there. Hmm. Oops. Move that, and that. And boop. There. Place that there. Oops. I'm going to pick this up. Where should I put this? No. Path. Brick road. Do it like this. Nope. turn that. In here. Whoops. Nope. Oops. And boop. Do that and there. Put this here. Pass. Fill this in. There. And until I get more right. Oh, I forgot to put waste carousel back in here. And how about right here? And there we go. Boop. And boop. There we go. I actually like that. And only doing that for now. Oops. And then have it to end on that. No. There we go. So close. There we go. Please save. After all that work. Alright, where's my little crafting table? I put it in here. What do I need to craft those fences? I like the Ferris wheel right here better. Excuse me? Fence. $75. Oops. And then fence. Oop. Boop. There we go. Now I can do this. There we go. Right? Yeah. Do I have a gazebo? I think I do. Hang on. Because I can also add a gazebo there. Could have sworn I crafted one a while back. Thought I had one. Oh shit. Oh find this gazebo because I know I crafted one. Yep. Okay. Four. Fencing. I need last softwood. Let's see. Oops, wrong one.
This valley is pretty great.
And dip. Oops. Come on. There we go. Get rid of some of this. Let's see. Put this over here for a second. I'm gonna put this over here for a sec. Fill this entire space in with this, since I have plenty. Oops. Wrong button. Let's see, where should I have the fence aiming at? Oops. It's perfect, and then have an opening like that. 2, 3. There we go. Alright, tables. Oops. Different table. How about we have this? And then chairs, seating. One, 2. Four. I actually kind of like that. What should I have in that corner there? Oh. Put that there for a second. Oh. Put that away and then have that there. Oops. Any more defenses? Not a lot. That's fine. There we go. How much of defense do I have now? 9. There we go. Please save. Ugh, stretch. Please save. And there goes Donald again. Okay.
Oh, look! The stars!
Hi, Olaf. I should post this on Reddit or something, my pauses so far. And when I'm able to get the rest of the horizon, we'll redecorate again and figure out where to place the rest of them. Where should I place this? Should I keep that in the middle here? Get out of the way and hold on, I need to fix that. That looks uneven. There we go. Or do this. There we go. I like that. And then Kristoff's stall will be here. Let's see.
All right.
Try out his stall again.
What? Woohoo! Yes!
Alright, let's go back to Dazzle Beach. Let's see, Frosted Heights. And boop! Let's continue fishing. I still need to have a conversation with Donald because that's one of the Star Path activities. Ooh! Yay! Now we can bring it to Remy. The crab. Where is he? Oops. In his home. And I just placed his home in the peaceful meadow, which sometime I will be redecorating. Here you go.
Bonjour.
You caught some crabs. Oh, you don't know how much I needed this. Now that it's hard to catch, seafood is all anybody wants at the restaurant. I tried to talk them into vegetable turn or shelf, whatever you pronounce, but no, they all want whatever you pronounce that or seafood platters. We're doing everything we can to try to fix this.
Huh?
I know you are. It's just that it's pretty hard to make them without a fish that disappears out of your hands.
Thanks.
Donald, Lana, and Remy are much happier now, but you can't fish for everybody. We need to solve this problem. My whiskers are twitching. I'm worried the rifts are going to get wider. Ursula mentioned that this happened before. Those lioness statues, they look just like you. You must be able to center this somehow. Do you remember anything? Not much, but there is one thing I noticed. What they're made of, there's something on the wall in Pride Walk that looks like it's made of the same thing. Simba thought you might call it a tablet. It has paw prints on it and some kind of symbols. Maybe it's writing some kind of instructions? Whatever it is, we should investigate the tablet in the part inside Pride Rock. Okay.
I really like.
Hi, Simba.
I can't run from my past forever.
I don't know why I did that. Enter. Here we go. Ooh, an orb. Investigate the memory of Pride Rock. Ooh, interesting. I remember now. A long time ago, the here and there started to leak into the valley. We worked with Merlin to do something involving those statues, but I still can't remember why they look like me. You're the protector of the village, just makes sense. Me, the protector? You really think of me like that? Wow. I appreciate it, I do, but the important thing is that we fix this problem. In the memory, I think I saw how it all worked. It was an enchantment. Each lioness statue has an enchanted heart. We needed something magical from here, something from there, and something that spent time in both places. For something magical from here, I think we used dream shards before. And the fish are from the other side, we could catch those fish near the rifts. If we catch 3 fish, that should do it, but what could we get to complete the spell? Something that's been in both places. Didn't you say Minnie had been in the here and there? Maybe we could borrow something from Minnie. Great idea, I'll check in with her. I felt like there was something else we had to do, some kind of 4th ingredient. I wish I could remember. Don't worry, Nala. I'll gather everything we need. Maybe it'll come back to us. I have enough dream shards, so I'm good on that. Alright, where's Minnie? Here we go.
Oh, could you please help me?
I'm so glad you're here. I'm worried about the strange things that have been happening in the village.
Oh.
It's like what happened before. I hope I didn't start disappearing again. That's not going to happen. Oh, I know you'll do everything you can to fix things, and I'll help however I can. That's actually exactly why I'm here. Nala and I are trying to perform an enchantment to fix the rifts in the valley. We need something from you. From me, but why? The rifts led to the here and there. To stop them, we need something that's also been to the here and there. Is there anything you can give us? Something you had on you when you disappeared? Oh, of course. Here, take this. A bow. I was wearing that bow when I first started to disappear. I hope you don't mind if I cut this up into a few pieces. Oh, please do whatever you need to do. I can always replace a bow. But the here and there, being stuck between worlds, it's so scary. I won't let that happen to anyone ever again.
Goodbye. Remember, I love you.
Alright. I know I can do the whole gliding thing, but... Meh. And Donald's off again. Hi, Donald. Whoop. There we go. And there was one in Frosted Heights. And 2. And then there was one in the Glade of Trust. There we are. Alright, let's craft. The enchanted hearts. Nope. Here we go. I remember this now. I know why the statues look like me. After you and Merlin created this enchanted hearts, they needed to stay with me.
Oh.
I had to watch over them as they were my cubs. Something about being near me made them start to glow. Wait, that's it. I think that's the fourth ingredient. They needed the heart of a lioness. Your bravery, your love for your pride, that's what powers the enchantment. So it's not my fault that this all happened? Of course not.
Oh.
Well, that's a relief. I'll let you know when the enchanted hearts start glowing.
Yeah.
Maybe then we can finally fix all this once and for all. I'm gonna go craft some... I mean, not craft... Bleh. Go plant some pumpkins.
Hi there, pal. Whoa! So long.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 more.
Hi there, pal. Wow! Gosh, look at all the great stuff I got.
And boop. And boop. Alright, come here.
Mother knows best. Don't forget, dear.
Have something to give you. Flower.
Ha! Woohoo! Ha! Oh! Ha! Woohoo! Woo! Hey!
Level 8. 2 more levels.
Woo! Oh, what a day. I I'm absolutely exhausted. Woo! Ha! Oh!
Boop. Boop. Flower.
Woo! Hey! Hoo! Oh! Woo! Hey!
Boop.
Hoo!
Boop. Boop.
Ha! Woo! Ha! Woohoo! Ha! Oh! Woo! Hey!
Need to collect a lot more flowers as soon as I run out.
Woo!
That way, the chest in my storage room will be filled with all sorts of flowers again. Ready for the next character after Simba and Nala. Oh, birdie.
Ha! Woohoo! Woo! Hey! Ha! Woohoo! Ha! Oh! Woo! Hey! Ha! Oh! Ew!
Boop. And boop.
Ha! Woohoo! Ha! Hoo!
One more level.
Ha! Woohoo! Woo! Hey!
There goes Woody running away. I can see him in the background right around here.
Hoo! Ha! Woohoo! Ha! Hoo! Ha! Oh! Woo! Ha! Hoo!
Boop.
Woo! Hey! Ha! Woohoo! Ha! Oh!
So as soon as I give her all these flowers, I will put all these back into the chest in my storage room. And then collect the more.
Oh! Ha! Woohoo! Ha! Oh! Woo! Ha! Woohoo! Ha! Hoo! Ha! Woohoo! Woo! Ew! Yeah! Ha! Hoo!
And boop.
Ha!
I know this might be
Woohoo!
boring, but I am so sorry. The only thing that I can think of besides giving them their favorite gifts to level them up.
Woo! Hey! Ha! Oh! Ha! Woohoo! Ha! Hoo! Woo! Hey! Woo! Ha! Woohoo!
Just need like 5 to 6 flowers left to give her, and then she's at level 10. I think. If my math is right.
Ew! Ha! Ew!
And boop. One or two more flowers.
Woo! Hey!
And boop.
Ha! Woohoo!
There you go.
Yeah! Ha! Oh!
Alright, here we go. Last night the enchanted heart started to glow. It's time
Ew!
to close those rifts once and for all. Are you ready? Let's do this. Based on that memory we uncovered in Fried Rock, we need to put these enchanted hearts inside the line of statues. But I don't remember how. Why doesn't any of this make sense to me? I'll understand it enough for both of us. You're right, I shouldn't get upset. We can work on this together. But if I'm going to understand it, I need someone to explain it to me first. Looks like I have to talk to Ursula. That's right, we left those old lion statues with her. Maybe she's had time to figure it out how they work.
Oh.
I'll keep watch over the rest and try to catch fish for the others while you talk to her. She's probably asleep.
Hoo!
Nope. She's awake. And after, I'm gonna run around the valley again for those little aliens.
Oh, here you are.
Ursula, we need your help. We've got these enchanted hearts, but we don't know what we need to do next. Well, it's about time you came to see me,
No.
dearie. I've had about enough of these pesky fish and all this mystical nonsense clogging up the village waterways.
Oh.
But luckily for you, I figured out exactly how to set things right. How? It's simple enough. Now listen closely. I don't want to have to repeat myself. To make new lion statues, you'll need to find clay and sand. Then to focus the magic, each statue will need a gemstone embedded in its forehead. A gemstone from the place where each rift open. The rifts open on Dazzle Beach, the Glade of Trust, and in Frosted Heights. And okay. Added do then. Finally, you'll need to craft a line of statues and place them near each rift to ensure it's close. Best of luck, Angelfish. I hope it's not too much for you.
Why are you still here? Shoo!
Let's go to the crafting station. Thank God I did a lot of mining these past few months. Alright. Dazzle Beach. Oh! I can go to Anna now. But let's finish this one first. And then we can do Maribel's last quest. Oh, another one. So after we finish this quest for Nala, that's when I'm gonna search around. Let's see. But how? I might need help with this. Give me a second, guys. Give me a sec. Alright, let's see. And then Glade of Trust. You put the lighting statues down by the wrist. Have you noticed any change? Not yet. Wait, my whiskers are twitching again just like they did when the wrist first opened.
Woo!
Do you feel that? Feel something. It's too strong. I can feel it tingling in my paws.
Huh?
I think the rifts are closing. Did you see those flashes of light in the distance? And that awful smell is gone.
Ah,
I think it's really
woohoo!
over. We sealed the rift for good this time. Oh, hold on. There's a new smell.
Oh.
Those fish that swam through the rifts are still here. But they're different somehow. They smell like regular fish, real fish. And they smell kind of delicious. You want to eat them? Look tasty. Maybe we're just hungry, but I agree. I guess we won't know until we try it. I'll catch some of the fish and bring them to Remy. See if they can be made into anything edible. Though I bet those fish don't like warm water very much. I'll probably need to wait till it's a little cooler to catch them. Maybe if I try fishing in the morning or in the evening when the sun's not as high in the sky. No. I'm gonna go. Let's go look around for more of those little alien thingies. Because we found now 19 out of 25. Alright, any alien? Nope, no alien. No alien. Any behind Stitch's house? Nope. How about in here? Nope, just eggs. Egg. Another egg. Found eggs, but no alien. Alien. I just need 5 more now. So far, nothing. Nope. Alien. And none. Oops. Why is that open? There we go. And so far, let's see, any on this side? Stretch. Thank you for that. What about this sunlit plateau? Ay, 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 ay. Any behind here? Nope. Any around here? Nope, that's just a lot. Oh, alien. Boop! And afterwards, we're gonna go talk to Anna. I don't find any more aliens. Wait. I don't see any here. Let's try Forgotten Lands. I think Forgotten Lands is the only place I'm not going to decorate till their update in like early summer. But I think they said we'll be finding out more about the Forgotten Lands then.
Never turn your back on me.
Oh, Scar. Alright. Egg. Alien. So far, 23 out of 25, so I need 2 more. Okay, so I looked all over and Forgotten Lands, Sunlit Plateau, here, Dazzle Beach. What about these 2 areas? Let's see. Again, I forgot. I still need to talk to Donald. Alien. Oh my gosh, I just need 1 more. Then I can finish this quest. Or is this just like a random quest? Or is this gonna lead to something? Some people are guessing that we might get Eve because of all this, but I'm not 100%.
I've completed my
Buzz.
patrol. All's quiet in this quadrant.
Like maybe we'll get Eve? Maybe? Not 100%. At this point, I'm not so sure. Alright, I'm actually going to clean up the frosted height, so why don't we do that? There we go. The last alien! Yes! Now I can finally bring all these little aliens to Buzz. Sometime I will redecorate some of the other biomes. If they would increase the object limit, that would be great. Otherwise, it's going to be hard to decorate the valley. So, meh. That's why I haven't been doing much decorating, because of the object limit. Ah! The coin game. Uh-oh. There we go. What's this? Coin. Night sword. Oh. Boop. 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 Grab that. Boop. Up. Pick up. There we go. So after I clean all this up, should we talk to Anna or Buzz, depending on who's asleep? Alright. Where is Buzz? There he is. I was like, where the hell did he go? Here you go. Nice work, Space Ranger. You've rescued a lot of aliens, however, I can't shake the feeling there might still be more out there. I'll keep doing I can't pronounce that, and let you know. In the meantime, I want to reward you for a job well done. While I was scouting for the aliens, I put together a little something for you. Let's call it a Space Ranger supply kit, just a few resources that they might find useful. Thank you. My pleasure.
You've got style, my
What's this? Open. Hmm. Putting all the flowers together. There we go. And I think Anna is at Remy's restaurant. Here you go.
Hi.
Wow, these foods look delicious. Rana brought me the new tablecloth, and Kristoff, Elsa, and I finished the table. And cheers! Now I just need to put everything together. Ta-da! It's ready.
Oh.
Here you go.
Yes.
Now, if you can invite Maribel, we can get this festival of friendship started.
Goodbye. Oh, hi.
Here you go.
Yeah. We'll talk more soon.
Let's see. What's the recipe for that? I'm looking up the recipe. Cucumber, carrot. Which one of these is a canola? Canola, wheat, egg. Dang it, I need sugar cane. That's fine. talk to Maribel. Alright, let's see. Hello. Here you go. Oh, hey. I'm still a little sad about the magical table, not just because it's broken, but because of what it represents. Things just don't feel the same around here. Then you'll be happy to learn that the magical table is good as new. What? Thanks to the efforts of Anna, Elsa, and Kristoff, and Moana, we're ready to have a real festival of friendship just like before the forgetting. This is amazing. Something tells me you had a lot to do with it. Oh, I just cooked a little. Well, I'm sure there was a little more than that. I'll place the festival table near Mini Casita and maybe I'll change my outfit to fit this special occasion. This is the best surprise ever.
Cuídate. Wait! Hi!
Oop, run.
Goodbye.
Here you go.
So glad you're here.
The Festival of Friendship was so much fun. I love this village. My family might not be here and I miss them a lot, but being surrounded by so many friends, I really feel at home in the valley. And then there's you. I have to thank you. You're always there for everyone. That's a great gift. You're the heart of this valley, and that's why I want you to have the magical table. Wherever you put it, I can't wait to see how many fun moments we'll have around it. Oh, and I also made this for you. Now remember, you can always count on me for everything. Adios!
Gracias.
Ooh.
Oh gosh, it's getting late.
Alright, seems like that thing is still watering. Alright, let's see. So I can't continue with either of these two because I have these two left of their quest. I had to catch the here and there fish by fishing anywhere in the village in the morning or evening. Alright. Since I got nothing much else to do now, I will end the stream here and I will see you guys, whenever I'm free. Whenever I'm free this week. Alright.